in 1954, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. The film tells the story of a wheelchair-bound photographer staring out his window until one day he notices something very sinister. Guys, I've always been a huge fan of Alfred Hitchcock. As far as I'm concerned, Psycho is one of the greatest horror films ever made. Rear Window was the first Hitchcock film I ever saw when I studied it in secondary school, and I instantly fell in love. This is an excellent film with amazing acting, writing and direction. Minor spoilers ahead, you've been warned. Let's just get this out of the way. Every performance in this movie is stellar, but James Stewart as L.B. Jeffries is incredible. He's quick, he's funny, he's smooth, and most importantly, he's very realistic. This character is very understandable and you really root for him. It's a very reserved role, so Hitchcock made a great choice casting Stewart. This wouldn't be the first or the last time Stewart and Hitchcock worked together, because they both really understood each other, and Stewart absolutely shines here. What I always loved about Rear Window is the sense of character it creates with very little dialogue. We look out this window with Jeffries, and by seeing what he sees, we learn about all these people that live in his apartment building. There's the grumpy artist, the athletic, happy woman on the balcony, and of course the villain, Lars Thorwald. The film makes a very clever choice to always keep Thorwald very concealed and hidden, so we don't learn much about him, but we're always wondering what he's up to. The direction in this film is outstanding, as always with Hitchcock. Especially for 1950s Hollywood, the use of lighting and different angles is extremely innovative and often very ominous. For example, there's this brilliant scene where Thorwald arrives at Jeffrey's home and both of the characters are hidden in the shadows and darkness. You can't really see either of them. And since neither character truly knows each other's intentions or motivations, they're both cautious and afraid of each other. It's a really great dynamic and is just one example of Hitchcock's brilliant technical abilities behind the camera. Now, I do have some flaws with the film, it's not perfect. The character of Lisa, Jeffrey's love interest, who's played very well by Grace Kelly, seems a little bit underdeveloped. When we see her start to evolve and become her own character, we're kind of cut short. It's a shame, because I loved the brief moment we had watching her change towards the end of the film. Another issue I have with the film is some of the dependence on faith these characters have. For example, the belief that a woman would never leave the house without her jewellery is a pretty major plot point, and it just seems way too far-fetched. Guys, all of that being said, I love Rear Window. It's suspenseful, it's funny, masterfully directed, and overall is just a great time. I highly recommend you watch it if you haven't already. And that's all. Hit like if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you want to see more, and make sure to comment what you'd like to see reviewed next. Have a great day.